time it is. It's time to get into some great conversation. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Y'all hear that? I got the little. Oh, was that chime? It was. Oh, okay. Let me turn it back up so y'all can see. Because poof, I magically made the team of the 312 Music Awards appear.
Ooh, at the same time.
You see, I did that.
Yeah,
at the
I see
same
how
time.
I pressed the button.
Okay. That's the
where it is.
And then
where it is.
Thank y'all so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
This is long overdue. We should have did this one last year. But you know what? What was really cool about last year is that it was a mystery, right? To me, I don't know about everybody else. I can't speak for everyone else, but it seemed like to me it was just a mystery. Who is behind this 312 Music Awards? Who are these people? Where did they get from? And why do they have the authority to be able to say who ends up on this ballot? How do they go about selecting folks?
Well, look, wait, we
gonna down this.
Hold on. First of all, the people are the ones that voted who should be on the ballot. The people are the ones that created the ballot. So every name that's on the ballot was chosen by the people. So that was the most voted.
Okay.
So let's start there. That's why it's the 312 Music Awards. And it's the 312, not 312. 312. Okay.
And it's 312, not 312.
Right. Not 311.
Not 112.
Because when you come to Chicago and they be like, "What's your area code?" You don't say 312, do you?
Right. You say
312. Okay.
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's do it.
Oh, well, check me, y'all. Okay.
It's in love. It's in love.
It is all in love, right? And I love y'all. I love y'all. Every single one of you all I've met on a separate occasion, on my own accord, and gotten to know you just maybe in passing or just kind of, and I got like a story with each one. EJ, you know, I met you my station sister. So
it's Windy City Underground. That's where I started over there with them. You know what I'm saying?
So what I met you.
Oh,
I met you here.
Yeah, at my Radio Chicago.
I met you here. You was a ball of energy, like, hey.
That's how I got here through them. But we'll keep on.
Can you introduce yourself to the audience? Yes.
What's going down, Chicago? How y'all doing? It's your girl, Erin Joy, checking in one more again. You know what we do. I got the show every Saturday from 7 to 9 right here on my Radio Chicago. Support District Radio. Make sure y'all download the app. It's free. We're in a rebranding phase for the show. So we're not going to give up the new name and stuff. But right now, I am serving as in the wonderful city. I just dubbed it project management for the 312 Music brand. It's more than just the awards. We have a lot of events coming up, but right now that's my role. That's what we focused on right now. But the shows keeps moving every Saturday from 7 to 9. Make sure y'all download the app though.
Yeah, make sure y'all
I'm just saying.
Push it out.
It's saying. No shame in my case.
And two, I've met you like in passing and in several different occasions, and mainly here. I think we first officially met here, but officially met official. Introduce, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Two Official, and
what up? What up?
Yes.
Speak for yourself. I can't say much.
You just Two Official. Two. Right. And there's Luch, Mr. Luch, the spokesman, who I have the pleasure of meeting at the last year's 312, 312. Y'all see,
in the history of history, though.
It's one other person I heard say it like that, and I'm not gonna say.
Okay, because
I'm gonna tell y'all off the air. I'm gonna tell y'all off the air. But you're right, they are not from Chicago, so that might be a hint. or who that might be. And so yeah, introduce yourself.
See, and a lot of other.
Okay.
You gonna say something about me? This is for
Yes. Yeah. So
the plug, about my plug. Get the plug, all this plug.
We started, blood.
He just only gave you a couple of them, didn't he?
So, how did you all get started? Nobody jump out first if you don't want to, but how did this 312 Music Award idea come into fruition?
To be honest, 312 came from us. 312 Music Awards was birthed way before us. It was just another name. It was another idea. It was just another wave. And just me and him been knowing each other for years and knowing her for years. So it was just like everybody just came together at the perfect time to attack the goal. But like me and Luch been, what was it? It was basically a long story. I was
Long.
One time in band camp.
Like people that been like quite some time, like Blizz, you know what I'm saying, Bo Deal, people like that. They know about the Rappers Ball and the Midwest Urban Music Awards, you know what I'm saying? So, this is like a revamp and to the 10th power for, you know what I'm saying, the new millennium.
Yeah.
And we felt, at the time when we first started thinking about, bringing it back, we just felt like it was needed.
It was needed.
That's where it came from.
Let me see. It looks like I have ran into some technical difficulties. Hold on. Somebody done sent me a message saying that we're not live on the page. Also, I'm wondering why ain't nobody hopped in yet. Like, what's going on here? But you know what?
That's all right.
Let me
Keep
go
it
ahead.
moving.
Let me
The
go
button
ahead and start this thing over with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play some music real quick, just so that because I know they can hear us on air. So if anybody is tuned in to the actual website, listen to the station, they can hear us. But I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this Roche all in my drip. This is Combos in Chicago with your host BB Trinette. We're gonna jump into this music real quick, y'all. All in my drip on my radio station.
Let's put that up.
You know what? I had to change my password. So you get that.
Close to 7.
So I hope you all don't mind, but I'm gonna have to start over. Thank you.
Oh, the real Dub said they can't hear you, Luch.
Oh.
I don't know. We started off. I don't know. Started that was over.
What you looking at? They're on our line.
Yeah.
Probably got right.
All right, 40 seconds till we come back. All right. Is it working? Let me make sure. What do you want me to look at? On my phone. Okay, say bye. I mean, IG and Facebook, we just live. Um,
Oh,
oh, they remove it. Looks like we made it back.
New York.
Hey,
Hey.
this is
Back, everybody. All right. Hey, y'all, we good? We good? Can
We
y'all
good.
see the live?
We back.
Hey, man, check if you can see the live, just make sure you put a thumbs up in the live chat.
Please.
So that way we can know. Okay, I see on my end, looks like it's all gravy. All right. Be watching with everyone myself.
All right.
Make sure. All right, there we go. Okay, yep. Hey y'all. Yep, we okay, yep, we in.
We in there, we back. All right.
Thank you. That's the real dub from right way, y'all. Everybody. Y'all be in there.
We go back. Go ahead.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's our station, brother. Hold on.
What's happening?
You just give you a little sprinkle. I had to give you some now, Reggie. Don't. There you go. Hold on. There you go. All right. Yeah. We all clap it up for y'all. Thank you so much. Yep. Period. The right way. Yeah. So we're gonna just kind of rewind this back just in case for the folks that did not hear. So I just to give you an update, I was corrected. And it is 312. And I have to like put that in my memory, my Rolodex, because I've been calling it 312 for the past 24, 25 months now. You know, since the summer ballot came out before last year's award. So if I'm gonna do the mathematical, so it's been, you know what I mean? I remember when the ballot first came out, and I was like, this, like, I didn't think anything of it, and like folks were like, oh yeah, like go vote for me, and I'm like, I was new back to the fold. I had left radio and came back, and then left again during COVID, and then came back. And then that's when I got to meet the illustrious Miss EJ.
What's going down?
And so if you could go ahead and introduce yourself one more again.
I'm not okay. Thank you. Give me some sprinkles because I'm not gonna say a lot because Luke shut me down last time. No, what's going down, Chicago? How you doing? It's your girl Erin Joy checking in one more again here. Proud to be on the board of the 312 Music Awards. I'm being y'all inbox. Just know that's my job. Okay, I'm at you. And I also have a show right here on my Radio Chicago Support District Radio. Make sure y'all download the app. It's free. You can catch me every Saturday from 7 to 9. Maybe not today. Well, I don't know. I got to learn how to press the buttons because I'm rebranded, but it is what it is. Somebody help me. I'm just saying, but I'm pressing myself because they say, B, press the buttons. Press the buttons. Thank you, BB. I'm just happy to be here. And I do a lot of other stuff, but I'm here for the 312 Music Awards. I'm being interviewed. Oh my God, I'm on the other side. This is so amazing.
Yes. And then we have Mr. Two Official.
Oh, Two Official.
What up? It's your boy Two Official. You know what I'm saying? Here.
Yeah.
It's Two Official.
Yo, Luke's the spokesman. Dub Life Entertainment's very own. Okay. Chicago's very own. 312's very own. We did.
Yes. Thank y'all for being here.
Oh, thank you for having
much for
us.
being here.
Thank
It
you for
was
having
important
us.
that we came here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk. Please.
Yes.
Please.
Now Ellis checking
Hey.
in. Hello, Miss Chocolate Dove. Virgo sister, by the way, just throwing that out there.
Team Virgo.
Yeah, and yes, Reggie say love, Aaron Joy. So yeah, we are here. We talking about it. We talking about the conception, how the 312 Music Awards even came about. So I have a question, and when it comes to the 312 Music Awards, is it in conjunction with the CCAO, or is it an entity outside of CCAO? Like, how does that work?
It's an event that the CCAO is presenting.
Okay, that I wanted to gain clarity because
CCAO, we present several different events all year long. One is our Juneteenth. Another one is the 312 Music Awards. Another one is the Chicago Appreciation Day, along with our program that we mentor the youth and teach them music production, fashion design, graphic design, and things like that.
Okay. Now, is that a nonprofit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. And is 312 a nonprofit, or is how does that work? Because maybe I'm just not.
312 is just a brand.
It's an event.
It's an event.
Okay.
CCAO throw.
Okay. Got it.
Oh man, Brandon tight. You think, hey, our Brandon, our marketing is on point. Thank you, Vivi. So the Chicago Cultural Arts Organization will be throwing the 312 Music Awards celebrity basketball game, the 312 Music Awards private mixer for the nominees, the 312 Music Awards award ceremony itself, and the 312 Music Awards after party. So get up with us. In conjunction with Chavaliers and the Ownership Club. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget about the 312.
Yeah, so many things. So many things. And the
Wait, she brought her
so many things. And the Subterranean. That is Saturday, February the 24th, where we guess what? Just like the awards nominations, we would like for you to come out and vote who you, Chicago, would like to see perform at the actual award show.
Okay.
So when that said person is chosen, expo facto, don't say, hey, how did they get chosen? Well, you didn't show up at the Subterranean on February the 24th. I'm just throwing it out there. We love you, Chicago. Come on out and vote.
If you don't vote, then you ain't got no say so.
No say,
baby.
so. Ain't got a lot to say, but y'all ain't got a lot to say.
Like sow the seeds for the plants to grow. Just saying.
So let's go back to the actual ballot.
Mhm.
Now the ballots that are collected. I noticed that you all use a wonderful Google Docs. Man, shouts out to Google Docs.
Shout out.
Because I love Google Docs, and with me being familiar with that platform in itself, I know that it collects that information for you. Right? Can you explain to people, once that information is collected, how are the folks that are on the actual nominee list comprised? Go ahead.
You want to see
Bust
it?
it open.
Do you want to see how it comes out?
Man,
Let me show you.
Today.
This is how it comes. Do you see these sheets? You might see your name flash across here. Okay. And then with Google Docs, it collects this. I copy and paste and put it in, and it's a formula that's right on Excel. And it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's compiled basically off the top votes in each category.
Exactly.
So some categories you will see is 12 people in there. That means it was 12 people that had the top votes.
Yes.
Some categories it was 8. In the minimum category it was 8. So that's why you always see it's always 8 to 12, but in one category is 4.
How did you all come up with how many go on the ballot?
It was just like last year. I think we did what?
6.
Okay.
So it was
like, got a lot of pushback from
right.
it.
So I'm like, all right, let's try to expand it a little bit, because even when you look at the Grammys or you look at the Emmys or the other awards, they only have 5 categories.
Right.
5 nominees.
5 nominees in each.
Like, so it's like
So we tried to expand on it from last year, but at the same time, Chicago's big and there's a lot of people in these categories. You can't We can't get everybody in now.
Mhm. I think though that's a good number because with 312 being so wide, because we're talking about the Chicago land area. When
exactly.
we're talking about the 312 Music Awards, it's not just literally the 312 area code, because we know that kind of started getting phased out probably in the early 90s, right? To be honest with you.
Right.
But it still represents everyone here because we are known worldwide as 312.
312. Absolutely.
So now when you see multiple names, is there an order that they go in, or y'all just like put it on the ballot after you get the numbers of those people, like the most people in that particular category?
Like in order far as
Yes.
No,
No.
sometimes we might start at the bottom, A to Z, and then start at the bottom and then work our way up. So sometimes it'll be in reverse order, or just how it goes. They not always in alphabetical order.
do you all enter these yourselves, like when you put the nominees?
Yes.
You know, it's just
This is real tedious because it's like
we got
you have to
like folks, man, folks be stuff.
it's tedious because we actually got to go through this stuff one by one. Like even with the ballot open right now, like we still have to go over it and look to make sure that people not spamming votes, making sure people is not, you know what I'm saying?
Check the email to match the thing. Like it's a lot. And
Yeah.
the only thing that before you even ask this question, I want to say the only thing that we would say that we controlled was, okay, what categories do you think we should add this year?
Okay.
I.e., we added gospel. However, the public spammed it with your Kirk Franklin. No shade, we love you, Stomp. I'm just saying, shout out for Kirk.
Yeah,
Sprinkle and a sprinkle. However, if there weren't enough votes, legitimate, verifiable votes, then there's no category. So we don't have a gospel. There's no gospel award. There's no gospel nothing because Chicago didn't take that category seriously.
Chicago,
Just saying.
we have to nominate the proper Chicago artists that are in the gospel category.
Thank you.
Those who know those people. This is why it's so pertinent during the nomination stage. Because if they're not nominated, they can't get on the ballot.
And then it's still important for the artist to take accountability and say, nominate me. Everyone think they too cool to say, man, go vote for me. Right. The presidents, the senators, everybody get out here and campaign. Why is it too good for you to do it?
That's
a good point.
But everybody want to campaign when they name on a nomination, but nobody want to campaign when they name going for the nominee.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
And don't get on
it. And this is what we get with
combos with BB. No, this is serious. And I know if you rewind, somebody go up and down my Facebook page, every single show that I said, please go vote. We opened it at the Chicago Appreciation Day. I don't know how much forwarding, marketing, reposting, saying it, please get involved. Because I promise, we did not sit down at a cherrywood table and say, we think these people should be on there. No, that is not how it went. So if your name wasn't on there, one, you just didn't pay attention and didn't think it was important enough at the particular time to go ahead and put your name out there. I'm just saying. Or two, you just didn't do the work. And Pookie from 79th beat you out. It's just what it is. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Listen, and my nickname is Pookie, so I'm just saying, and that's the real talk. So all the internet hoopla, I would say personally for me, because at the end of the day, there is nothing I don't believe that God's hand is not in. And we operate with integrity, which is why we've been able to grow, and it's going to continue to grow. And there's nothing that we've done underhanded. I'm just going to say that, because
when we say we mean all of us, the city. It ain't just us sitting up here. We talking about everybody as a whole. Like we doing this for the city. Like
we talk about being a hub of place, a place of unity, a place where people want to come and record like they want to go to New York or go to Cali or Atlanta or LA. We talk about that. This is for us to continue to put that pressure on us to put us on the map
and hold us accountable and raise the standards.
That's the
Be that
standards.
craft and get the national attention that Chicago deserves.
And
Yeah.
it went back to what we said, and this is another reason why we decided to do the 312 Music Awards, because it's like we was a part of these older award shows, and we helped throw these older award shows, and we just was talking about the unity that they brought and the unity to the artists. Like it was so much unity amongst the artists at those events. That's what we missing. When we go out to these events now, it's an artist over here, it's an artist over there, somebody over there, but no one's talking to each other. Everybody in their own little shell. And that's why I was telling that was the main reason why we wanted to bring back the 2 Music Awards, to help unify a situation, help unify the people.
I love that.
Help unify the musicians.
The community got questions, y'all. So
Let's go.
we gonna see what the community talking about. And if you all don't mind, I'm probably gonna go straight through this next hour with just straight discussion, because this is such an important thing for us. We got to get on the same page, especially as a community here, and be able to fellowship with each other without it being some type of little underlying issues and drama and stuff like that.
Facebook shots. I'm the former Golden Glove champion.
Come on in. So
subtle shots.
So I have a question from someone. It said, how did the radio ballot get separated? Coming from an anonymous listener. So they wanted to know, how did the radio ballot get separated? So how did internet radio get separated from radio?
So basically last year we came to the conclusion, because last year we only had radio. And we felt like we had to set a category in between the two, because we have a lot of online stations now. But if you competing against somebody that's on FM, you don't have a chance, because they got a bigger following. Okay. They got a bigger generated fan base, because they touching more people on the daily. So let's put a subcategory together for just them, so they can highlight and they can shine. And that's why we subcategory.
See what? Okay, I see what that is.
Every year we learn, so it ain't like next year you're gonna see another category.
Yes, it's gonna continue to evolve.
Speaking of other categories, let's go back to the comment about the gospel category.
Yeah, we still gonna push that back.
Big homie here.
Yes, sir.
And who's phenomenal, by the way. And he says, I was nominated for gospel artist, but it wasn't enough nominees. Okay, so tell us how that works.
So basically, in the gospel category, if we didn't have at least 4 people for the ballot,
yeah, because the minimum was 8.
Right, and the minimum was 4.
Oh,
the minimum was 4.
Okay.
So it was like, if we didn't have the 4, it's gonna be 1 or 2. It's like the minimum is 4, so that's why we had to exclude that category this year. But next year we're gonna come back as a faith-based artist, so that can compare a little bit more wider range.
Got it. Yeah,
because right, I think gospel, I think Juke for Jesus too, but the public may not have received it that way. So not faith-based.
Okay. I hope that answers some folks' questions, because that, to me, that is
like, it's a couple categories that got taken away. Like, if you paid attention to the nominee ballot and you look at the final nominations, it's a couple categories.
Can you give me a couple of, just for example?
Gospel artist of the year, gospel choir, gospel group of the year. And that was pretty much it.
Any folk music, pop?
Not yet. That's what we gonna expand, but we ain't just trying to expand too fast, too much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like it. So what they say? Skull from Flaku.
Yeah,
shouts out to Skull. He said he used to have had a tattoo artist of the year. That could.
We should have tattoo artist of the year.
But that's getting like into something different.
So
because that's not music.
It's not music. So now we gotta be a post. We gotta do it.
Graffiti.
So these ideas, like, and that's what I tell people, like, any ideas that you got that can make us better, the email is always open. Chicago Cultural Arts at gmail.com. Send me a request, the good, the bad, the art. I don't care what it is, send it over, because we are looking to grow, and we all are students of what we doing. So we all trying to grow. We gotta be students to be able to take knowledge.
We have to understand too, like this is the learning process. You know, if y'all, like he said,
Stuff that's mud level.
yeah, if you got a problem, you know what I'm saying, or you know, a concern, you know, like you said, shoot it to the email, reach out to us.
And then some of y'all know us, so
Right.
reach out. Like, don't. My
Yeah,
thing
you
is
ain't-
to people. If you know us, if you know somebody sitting up here, reach out. My thing that bothers me about people is it's like y'all want the attention. Y'all are on Facebook before you reach out to a person. Like in my day and age, we had an issue. We'll pick up the phone and we'll call each other. Or we go, man, I need to come see you. Let's go meet up face to face. That's how we handle any type of issue. Just like if you had an issue, you would call somebody. If Blizz had an issue, anybody got an issue, call us. Because if you know us, you know that we come from a genuine place.
And you know our heart.
Yeah.
So before you rant, pick up the phone and be a man or be a woman. And be like, this is how I feel. Because we all been artists. We all know how it feels.
I know how it feels to be slighted as a woman in
Please
the
don't get her
industry.
started.
I know how it feels. Yeah, don't get me
This is-
started. Because
this
baby,
is one of the reasons why I do want to come about, because that time frame that we was talking about back when the Midwest Urban Music Awards and all that, this was, I mean, like it was like we did like 6 in a row, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it had been like an 8-10 year span in between where no one thought about doing anything like this. You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
You know, except for the
Emmy Awards, like
no. I'm talking about up until
That
yeah.
yeah. I'm talking about the Illy,
Yeah.
us, you know what I'm saying? In between that, there was
That wasn't
right.
except for Chicago.
Chicago Music Awards. Y'all don't make that list.
I don't see nobody, you know what I'm saying, that's like, you know,
that
like
got on Facebook and said something.
if you want to say that,
Nameless.
that's like independent. I don't see none of these names on the CMAs at all.
And they've been around for
41 years.
41 years.
But when
No
you got
one
us trying
gonna
to
make
do this
them
for the
stop.
city, then it's, you know what I'm saying,
It's a big
it's
issue.
a big issue.
But you know, when they know you, they put more pressure on you.
Did this happen to discourage any of you all?
It's more motivational. It's more motivation. It's more fuel for the vehicle.
Okay.
If we take heed to everything that everybody's saying, you know what I'm saying, and take the good for the good and leave the rest, so we can add to it and make it better.
Man, these questions and comments are flooding in. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So, yep, let me just go rewind. Okay, yeah. Go say all facts. Fly Cool Club is a group, but we on trip. Keep grinding. Love to 312. All right.
Shout out Fly Cool.
Okay. Blizz say he calling. Look,
Oh, you got it. You got it. Call him in. Okay, come on, walk back on in.
You the link to invite you in just real quick, you know, just cause it's you and stuff. You my boss, and I might get fired. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, God boss. You know, he might get fired or fined or something. You know, it's some repercussions to it. But let me go ahead.
Yeah, I saw you did
So that link. You see what I just did?
I saw what you did there. Shy Bliss.
So, and then not now. Call it. Oh, he's talking about if he had an issue. Okay, thank you for clearing that up because you made me notes real quick. So let's see who else. Okay, all right. The real Dub said, "What if people like Kanye West or G Herbo got voted as nominees? Would they still make the ballot?" Good question. Okay.
I mean, like they too past. They on Grammy and they on Grammy.
Like, we do to acknowledge the people that's out here working. We trying to help get y'all to
Like the furthest we gonna go is how we went this year, adding the
Leon Rodgers.
Yeah, the
FM
crew.
Fendi the rapper. That's the
Yeah.
far as we gonna go. Like we still trying to stick to our core base.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So say it's the culture. Hey, Jovi the God nominated.
Jovi the God.
Yes.
Wow.
Second year in a row, by the way. I actually met Jovi at the 312 last year when he did Glory on stage. Man, that was the epic.
I want to say this too, like we
Yeah, we had some G Hertz.
Okay.
We have like, some people because that's how they think. Yeah, people play too. Yeah.
If you are nominated and you are on this,
Please, all nominees, reach out to
So-
Andrew.
you
You got an RSVP for the
the
mix.
phone.
Yeah, we got a mix. Nominee.
And we want to spell your name correctly on your piece of paper. Let me just step in my role. I would really like to have your name spelled correctly. I would like to have your guest name spelled correctly. We would not like to fire people
Ladies
to
and
come.
gentlemen, just because I know how the process go, you have to RSVP yourself because it is a additional form you have to fill out and submit so that it is comprised onto a spreadsheet in order for us to have the proper organization. Am I correct?
Yes, this is a business.
So-
we love you.
So we love that y'all are excited and want to come to the mixer. They feeding us and giving us drinks, y'all. I mean, the nominees, it's gonna be all the way lit. I'm so excited.
Yes, nominees that was there last year.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
They want people just everybody because
I
it
know.
was a joyous occasion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the energy was good. The love was in
To
the
be with our peers.
Yes.
Especially
I
haven't
met
seen some
so many
and you
fantastic
haven't seen them in a
people
long
there.
time.
And then the people that I hadn't seen in a long time, I was looking at folks from high school, like, oh my God, what are you doing here? Like, it was cool. Just to be up in there. And Treble says, hey, Treble the singer,
Hey,
who's also going to be part of our Valentine's Day concert coming up, and I'll give you all details on that later. He said, hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you for this dialogue. Folks need to hear this. True that. I agree. We need to get
some months.
Jovi don't fill out forms. Okay.
Jovi don't get no free drink. What that?
The type to pull up to the nominee party with his own drink. That's all Kanye West right there.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They jump on stage. One. No, we
Jovi, we need you to behave. Jovi,
we
we
got
got here,
love.
get on social media and say they listen to
Baby.
you.
What day is
Okay.
And y'all can be looking out for us adding a lifetime achievement next year. Like it's a few more things we want to add. So it's like because if we give everything at one time, it won't show growth. And for us to show growth, we just gotta do it step by step. Can't get to the top by jumping over the steps.
Yeah. Now y'all know because this is it's 410, so I gotta ask this. So speaking of lifetime achievement awards or those special designated awards,
humanitarian awards.
Yeah, y'all knew that one was coming up. Humanitarian award. There was another one that was given to an individual who I'm not gonna say their name, right?
Oh, he put his foot in his mouth. He know that.
Okay.
So yeah, so
okay.
look, just to be clear, because I seen a lot of things that that needs to be addressed. For one, everybody that's a part of this situation is some real live individuals, and I'm just gonna say this: ain't nobody scary, ain't nobody scary, none of that.
Yeah.
So ain't no you gonna hoop and holler and think you finna get an award and all that. This don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? That was already in the writing, already established. You know what I'm saying? But like you said,
he felt like he wanted more. He felt like he wanted more. He felt like
that's
what more category.
But that's why we say if you got a problem, you can call, especially a person like that, because he know us.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, oh, okay, and that would have never happened.
After he did it, we talked, and he like, You did tell me that. But I'm like, I feel your frustration because you feel like you want more. You feel like your artist. I feel you. But it ain't enough spots to put everybody, bro.
And not to mention, it's not up to y'all. It's up to who
is
nominated. You know,
See, one thing you got to be real with yourself. If you was nonchalant about the process when we put it out there all that time and you didn't have your people to vote, that's on you. That's not on us. That means somebody took your spot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Man, they going wild. And
come on.
You ball asked, will we be adding a lifetime? Oh yeah, we did.
Exactly.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you so much. That's my brother right there. Oh man, Zoto.
My boy.
Check me. He said people should be honored to even be nominated, and I agree with that. Like even just if it's for one thing, like why would you rant about an array of?
I like that word, array.
In a
Nomination.
I get it. You want to take it home. Everybody want a clean house when
Everybody
they come to
got
their
that same.
clean house when they come to My Radio Chicago because we taking it home. I'm just letting y'all know already.
And see, but you know, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all had to like, and that was the thing we talked about as a board. We sat down last year. Shy Bliss, every category he was in, he cleaned house.
He did.
And we sat down as a board, like, yo, and that was story.
City Underground, and he was still over with the City Underground at that time. And so yes, absolutely.
You know, I want to say this like back the Rappers Ball and the Midwest Urban Music Awards, when people, it was so many people in the building not nominated or none of that because they didn't want to come out and unify with the city and network because they had something going on. You see
they knew the potential and the energy in the room, like because you never know who's who. Like even this year, like y'all wait till y'all see this show. Like
it's gonna be
everything. So I mean, special guests, everything is on a whole nother level this year. So I just appreciate everybody that has purchased their ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because they selling fast. Like we almost halfway sold out right now.
Thank you for the support.
You know so thank y'all, thank you, the city, for supporting us instead of behind us as y'all always have. And we're gonna continue to make this the biggest, man. 312.
Man. Wait, Stoney, let me find out we reach your next. I am educated. Dre Joe, hello, Dre Joe. Okay, Jovi says biggest independent network event 320. Yes, it is. I agree with that, Jovi. It was the highlight of my networking. Now, other than, and I would be amiss if I don't say other than the Illy Awards, right? So shouts out to the Illy Awards. Nino Stone, which kind of segues into my next topic. So I happened to be looking at an interview that he did earlier, and I'm gonna say your name, because it's all love. We locked in, so I don't have a problem with that. And he knows it is what it is. But I noticed that he was talking about the conception of the Illy Awards on Rejoice the other day, and he was making mention about him not being acknowledged, if you will, for lack of a better term, when it comes to 312. So I want to ask you all. 312. Thank you. Sorry about that. 312. All right. And do you all think of collaborating at any point of time, or is there some type of unspoken, I'm not gonna say rift because that sounds too hostile.
I won't even let you speak any unspoken anything,
please clarify,
at the end of the day, the energy is positive. So if we can sit down at the table just like we sitting down with you, we can sit down with Nino, we can figure it out. Like that was the goal last year. We didn't make it happen this year, so it's all love. It's still unity. We still praising each other. Saying we working on it. It's just steps. You got to understand. It's a lot entail into both our brand.
Yeah, and then one thing we can't. People, please don't let the internet
stop. The internet got this perception that it's us versus them. We can sit up on the phone and talk about what we got going on, and there's no hate. So just the internet just make this perception.
Because the internet, social media, folks love drama, right?
That's
That's
what, that's what y'all
you
been
know?
trained to.
And exactly.
It's like we know each other. We know each other before these awards and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that.
Right, right. Now, Zoe says a lot of energy put into pushing the negative instead of trying to think about positively collabing.
That's why we don't never say no negative, like, because we not spending our time on negativity. Everything about us is good energy. Our awards, we try to keep our energy great. That's why we don't say nothing. Like, anybody can say whatever they want. That's y'all opinion. All we gonna do is keep our head down and keep working because we know our game plan. We know what deadlines we got to hit. We know what we have to do. And we know we hold ourselves accountable because it's bigger than us. It's bigger than us. So once you can sit back and take yourself out the equation and know that it's bigger than us, then we know what's at risk. And it's like, man, if we don't put this on in this magnitude, who else is gonna do it?
Which is why I keep begging for the stuff because no, seriously, we want it to be professional. I don't want it to be haphazard. There has to be a standard of excellence set for the events that we have in Chicago. And if you don't come with the energy of excellence, you're gonna get not that. So everything we want to do, what they said, Fifth Third, 166%. I'm just saying, you know, we can sit back and complain about what Chicago doesn't have, but this event the goal is to represent us, unify us, and come with your Fashion Nova sequence. I'm just saying, please put it on. Because we putting it on for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Speaking of putting it on, let's talk about dress codes.
Ooh, please, let's do it.
So look, I did see an array of different looks last year, and I'm actually almost feeling like doing a post show where I say whether we liked it.
Hey,
let's do it.
There you go. Additional ideas.
And with that being said, what would you all feel it would be the ideal dress code? Because I noticed that on the flyer it said dress to impress. So that could mean anything.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you just like this: no gym shoes, no white shoes, no t-shirts, man. Like, I understand some people like the way they tend to shoes with their suits. That's fine, but I don't want to see nobody in there with no hoodies on, no white t-shirts. Like, this is put on your Sunday's best. Come dressed to impress. You see how the city came out last year. Y'all see the press that comes after this.
Absolutely.
So if y'all want to be in the newspaper, y'all want to be in the news looking good.
Yeah,
let's represent our city the right way.
I saw sequins. I saw suit.
A lot of skin out. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, Luke had on his tux too.
A lot of smell goods in the
We grown at the end of the day too. So we need the grown folks out. You know?
Y'all. Shoes without shoestrings. You know what? I doing that. Y'all, we here. This is Convos in Chicago, and if you just tuning in, I have the board members, La Familia of the 312 Music Awards. Make sure y'all cast your votes. I put a tiny URL right there on the screen. If not, make sure you go to the website. It's the 312musicawards.com, and go ahead. And the vote thing is right at the top.
Click.
You can't miss it. It's literally two big butts at the top.
Don't throw. Be on the streets real soon.
Exactly.
Listen.
Thank you all so much for bringing that in. We're gonna put that in the window, and you can literally come walk past the station, and then put it in, and you got it.
Please.
And okay, we got another question coming in. So they'll say, what did you all do differently this year as opposed to last year regarding the overall 312? He said, in case he missed it.
Wars is different. The organization, the planning is different because now we know we learned from our mistakes last year. Like, of course, we had to keep pushing, so a lot of people didn't know what we hicked up at, but we know.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? We just want to run a tighter ship.
And it was different. We added, more festivities for this year. You know what I'm saying? We got the basketball game and got the after party.
Yeah.
The People's Choice.
People's Choice, right. So,
and a bigger mixer.
The
gallery, though.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Female art gallery.
Thank
you. It's the spot out there where we did the.
That's what we did the
nominee
last
year.
one.
This year we got a bigger spot, so private. My nominees, please reach out to Aaron Joy to get that.
Yeah, please,
SVP.
RSVP.
Please reach out to Aaron Joy to RSVP.
I don't care how big you are, and I'm gonna say this for them. I don't care how much of the deal you think you are. If you're not on the list, you will not get in. And they have big, tough security guards that's gonna help you back to wherever you came
Then you feel me.
from.
Then they gonna be back on the line.
Okay.
Back
And
on
if
the
you
internet.
already RSVP, thank you for being.
Thank you.
Thank you for standing on business.
Thank you. And taking it serious.
Jovi wants to know what's the mixer day.
Jovi inbox.
Oh,
Because that's for the nominees. If you
yes,
nominee,
Jovi the guy.
or you should know.
Check
your email.
Check your phone.
Check your phone. Or Facebook. 312.
It's up on every page.
Yeah. So say he need one of those for his shop to fly. Yeah, he needs one of those back.
Go hit me in the DM. Send me your location. I got you.
At this point, if you have a storefront or somewhere where it can be posted up, that would be a great idea to put it there.
That's the game.
Because we are stronger. The more people know about it, just everybody.
The bigger the awareness, the bigger it's going to continue to grow. That's why it's more flyers this year, it's more posters this year. Everything we done it different and we did it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So last year
will be poured into.
And I was
just
going to say that too, like for the record, that's a segue. We still have sponsorship spots, you know what I'm saying? So you can hit up 312musicaward.com or either the link tree, you know what I'm saying? We still taking sponsors too.
Okay, awesome.
Shout out to all the sponsors that's had jumped in the sponsor. We got some good sponsors.
Hammers Haven is one of them. Hammers Haven. They got the boxing ring up there where they teaching the kids up north, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. They tapped in with us.
Hebrew Life.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's a couple more. I don't want to mispronounce the name, but shout out all our vendors that's locked in already too. Rat Patch, Black Militia, GSR Naturals. And if anybody that's interested to be a vendor, you can go right to 312musicaward.com. Scroll down to the bottom, it's the vendor, say vendor information. Click that, fill out the form, and one of our lovely team members will be in contact with you to take the next steps.
Great. And we got Trosh checking in, nominated.
What up?
Yes, 312 Award nominated Trosh.
Jovi the guy, check your inbox.
All right. And okay, yeah, Skull say we can leave his at the station. I bet. Right, showing big love from the East Hood. Look, don't rub it in nobody's face, Cypher. Cypher out there in Jersey.
Hey man, that's my second home. Enjoy, man.
Shout out to Cypher, also nominated this year.
Man,
y'all. I'm proud of him.
I'm proud of Cypher, man. I know Cypher when he was like 16 or something, man, writing them bars, you know what I'm saying, over here on 79th Street at my studio on Luella, you know what I mean? So shouts out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Talk.
That's what's up. The Real Dub, please check your inbox.
I got it. Cough while everybody here. Don't like and support Mental Health Mondays, the podcast.
Hey, so don't hit me, man. We got to come on there for Mental Health Mondays, bro. That's a big, man. You gotta put that platform. It's big because mental health in the urban community is real.
Yeah,
it's real.
Absolutely. And you all know how passionate I am about the whole mental health thing. I'm all about bringing our families together.
For sure.
We gotta stop the bleeding.
Yes. Yeah. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. And I think that this discussion is one more thing that stops the bleeding.
Thank you.
If that makes sense. I am really excited about it. The ticket sales. Okay, can we talk a little bit? I know this ain't no segue. That was choppy as heck, but there was a jump from maybe my recollection from the ticket sales. Now I know as a business owner what it means, but can you all explain? Because some folks might be windy when they see the new tickets.
This upgrading, you doing a bigger venue, and you going to these theaters, and you renting out theaters. That means that you have to pay more people. So now for them curtains to open, that's a local union worker that got to open the curtains.
Okay.
That's an additional budget outside of what you spend for the venue. Now, when you need that projector running, that's another local union member that you got to pay to run that projector. So every asset, it ran up the total. So it's like at some point, but it is what it is. But it's for the greater cause. It's a bigger event. It's a bigger, better venue. You ain't got to worry about standing up because everyone is being seated. You know what I'm saying?
Parking.
You don't have to worry about parking because we have ample parking and parking lots. You are in a secure location. You know what I'm saying? Everything about it has stepped up.
Now, I appreciate all of that because Lord knows I am so happy. Last year,
Oh my God.
the parking in itself
Yeah.
was
It was bananas.
memorable.
It was
Okay.
so many people.
It was definitely unforgettable. But you brought up union workers, but like just the operations of, so it and I could be wrong, but it might have been brought to my attention incorrectly or maybe correctly, but I want some clarity. There has been a union that has been presented to certain individuals, the artists, the music artists.
Do your homework on it. Just don't take what people tell you. Like, really do your homework on the.
Okay.
I mean, it's good, but you gotta see the benefit in it. Like,
right.
If you a hip hop artist, see how it benefits you. They've been benefiting classical artists for the years, musicians.
Right.
So now you got to see how you fit into that scope because this is something new that they're trying to engage into. So all I do is tell people do your homework. It's a great if they can pull it together, and it's already together. So it's a great idea. We just need more people to support it.
What made 312? Are you all part of the union?
No.
Okay. What made 312 not join the union this year?
Just basically because at the end of the day, I see what they trying to do, but as a promoter and doing events, I just don't do music events.
Right.
We just don't, as a whole, as a Chicago cultural arts organization, it doesn't really make sense for us to really join the union because we only really do one big music event. Everything else is cultural.
Right. And this is why I wanted to bring this question about.
That's the main reason. But it's a great idea if we were just only doing music and running music conferences and music all year long, then it would be a perfect match for them. But like for the artists, it's a great idea for the artists. I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a lot of artists to feed into it.
Yeah.
A lot of artists don't, you ask an artist to do certain things and do dues, and people don't do well with that. Some people do, some don't.
Hey, Big Red checking in. She's saluting Cypher Sick. Hey, Brandy, Big Red in the building.
Thank you, Cypher Sick.
I love it. Don't be bragging. He bought 14 tickets.
You know you big dog, man. You ain't gotta tell everybody you big dog. Man. I'm about to put some respect on his name.
Yes.
Something else.
Yes. I'm asking a tough question because you know what? I don't want to happen, and this is something
that's these questions. Needed. A lot of people make assumptions, but you here with the source, so ask the questions that's needed because that's what we're here for, and that's what your platform is about. So we was expecting the tough questions.
Ready.
You know what I'm saying?
I love this.
Come in the game with the game face on, because at the end of the day, we know what this entails. We know the responsibility that we carry, and we know it's bigger than us. We know the responsibility of the city. Forget what y'all talking about. We know the responsibility of the city.
Right, exactly.
Like we know what the city expects because at the end of awards last year, all the feedback was phenomenal. Yeah. The love was phenomenal. Yeah. So we knew the responsibility, and to do it even bigger, it put more on your shoulders. So you gotta have to.
Owed me nothing last year. I was just so happy to see that level of camaraderie. And you
look so pretty.
You look so cute. Yes,
that's why I love the whole city.
Yes. Turned up and turned out.
Yes.
It was dope.
And
the cupcakes was amazing.
The cupcakes. So say where all the ranters at? Because they were ready to get y'all. Yes, this is highly anticipated. Highly anticipated, y'all. We still got some more time. I think we answered all the
Any-
we got
the ranters.
Yeah. So look, what I want y'all to do right now, I want y'all to go to 312 Music Award, right? And if you ain't already vote, go cast your vote.
Please cast
There
your
you go.
vote.
And for all y'all people that have something to say, go hit the email, right? Give us y'all advice so we can continue to get better and we can continue to be better. Because we represent us. So that means we represent each other. So if y'all feel like we got to hold y'all accountable, so we got to be held accountable. So
And
we can't talk it and not
together-
walk it. And together, we're going to be good. Together, we great.
this together.
And I'm gonna say this too, man. You know, hey, it is what it is. Don't post salt on nothing that if you feel like you don't want to be a part of it or you don't support it, then that's cool. That's your prerogative. But don't post salt on it. You know what I'm saying? I had people call me and tell me somebody said this and that and all that.
Yeah.
We ain't on none of that. We want everybody to come and support it.
I don't care who you is. Shout out Shaw, man. One of our humanitarians,
Yes,
man.
yes,
These
shout
people-
out Shaw.
We you know what I'm saying? We trying to break this barrier and this stigma that it's a beef between the Illies and the 312.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, the Illies cover the state. We cover the 312 in the Chicagoland area. So we both need each other to be great. The Illies need the 312 and the 312 need the Illies because we represent the city, they represent the state. And at the end of the day, that's how we all gonna be great. So it ain't no hate, it's all love, it's all unity. Man, y'all support these dope award shows. And y'all stop complaining. Take accountability.
Yes.
Word of the day, accountability.
Accountability.
So we're gonna let you know.
We got a question. How many performers performing at the awards?
Man,
we'll let you know.
We dropping
Yeah,
performances
because
soon, man. Just know we got some
And guess
star-studded
what?
performances.
Guess what we
this
do
year.
know? We do know that one of them will be chosen at the event, the People's Choice concert, February the 24th at the Subterranean. I mean,
not one of them.
What?
Couple of them
Yeah,
will be chosen.
couple of
February
them.
24th.
So we do know that.
People's Choice
That's what we do know. So if y'all want to come out and have a say and place your vote and support your local artists, please do, because you, Chicago, surrounding areas, anybody who wants to have something to say, please support and vote for your people. Come on out. It's the people's choice, meaning you, the people.
Yep, Cypher says stop complaining because that's weirdo activity. That is weirdo activity. Not saying nothing and then getting on social media and having a whole bunch to say. That is weird. That's weird to me. Instead of talking to
we
y'all.
like the weirdo activity though, because at the end of the day, good, bad, it's all promotion. Like even the ones that had something bad to say, it ain't make nothing but more people go research what was the 312 Music Awards.
Yeah,
they could be a part.
Yes, and he said, so say stop complaining and start working. Right, exactly. If it didn't work, but it didn't happen for you this year, it's always next year. Like just go harder. Big Red say the ranter didn't show up, BB, but I wanted to know why I didn't make the actress humanity gun violence of the year for real, Luge. She laughing, but I'm not ranting. Much respect. She just want to know why she didn't make it. So just so you all know, we're gonna just kind of, since we got a little time, we're gonna spin the block and kind of go over what we discussed in the beginning, and just in case you missed it. So we were talking about how the nominees became nominees. Anyone who was aware in the beginning, probably at the beginning of the summer, right? I was gonna say beginning of the summer, not the year, but definitely in the summertime, there was a form that was sent out, and they were forms where you filled in the nominees.
I won't even say they were sent out. It's publicly online.
Okay.
Because really we didn't send a form out to
so
anyone.
You all didn't distribute them to people emails and stuff. You
just hit them up and told them, okay, it's open nomination. We went and did 5,000 flyers saying open nominations. We spread them all around the city. We even did radio commercials saying open nominations, social media. And we also kicked off open nominations with our Chicago Appreciation Day Festival. So everybody that came to Chicago Appreciation Festival
hosted that.
You also received a flyer saying it's open nominations, and you was told, here, have your people start voting for you.
Yes.
Brandy was there.
Yes.
BB was there.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people there.
Said it on the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Stony, Stony be acting a fool. About to make my commercial.
Yeah, I need that commercial. Come on, come on, Stony. Come on. Stony, what's up, Stony? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We'll put that on everything, man.
We read a lot of people on there. Dope is here. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Red, for always, you know what I'm saying, being a dope individual and always supporting.
We are. You always got our support, Red.
Much
100%.
many prayers to you and your birthday coming up. Happy
Ooh,
birthday. And I am going to be there, okay, with my bills on to celebrate 40. I ain't gonna say it.
Another rotation.
A new year. You know how we are when we anyway. So
yeah, that conversation with BB, maybe BB turn up.
Yep. Yeah, you're right, Red. We started voting September 3rd. We voted. Yep, exactly.
Let's sit down. We got some business to do for next year.
So say I'm not nominated, but it's great to see my peers make it. See, I love
shout out.
And we gave him the floor to talk his ish when it came to the 312 award. Lost, right?
Shout out. Shout out Zoto, man. Shout out Ren. Zoto, you know what up, bro. We go way back. What up? What up?
Absolutely. Yes, exactly. What you say, Stony? Done deal. You got all of these unreadable icons.
Let's go. 312. Go wow.
The simpler ones getting technical with us. The computer ain't caught up yet. Facts, we are coming for that spot to perform. I hear that. And it's gonna be where at Sub T?
At the Subterranean.
What date is that?
Saturday, February 24th. Picking several artists to perform at the official 312 Music Awards 2024.
Got some heavies on there.
Heavy.
Special guests. We got some dope performances. We're gonna be announcing more stuff very soon. It's just getting everything finalized and tighten up every little nick and cranny.
Okay.
We do it strategically, man, so everybody can get what they're supposed to get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So there's nothing left behind. Nobody's owed anything when this is over with. And we can move on to the next event that you all put together.
Juneteenth. Let's be prepared for the Juneteenth celebration.
Yes, nice. And so with the Juneteenth event, you all, how do you go about selecting those people that perform for Juneteenth? Do you just pick them out the hat, or they sign up for? Okay.
Thank you. You perform. We got the cultural. We got the things for Juneteenth this year. So y'all hit us up. Y'all be seeing that promo dropping real soon.
Say it again and say Google Doc.
Google saves your life. Keep you organized.
Doesn't it? Thank you. Doc.
Now I noticed that the auditorium is bigger this year.
Yeah.
In the event that the ticket sales run out and we still got folks out the door, what happens?
So there is no tickets sold at the door.
None.
So if you want to be at the awards, get your tickets now. No. Don't wait till the last minute. There will not be any tickets sold at the door. Once sell out online, it's sold out, period. Don't come because you will not be allowed in. But no ticket, no entry.
Please come to
just
the
come
after
to the after party. Just get yourself ready, turn up, come to the after party, and we're gonna turn up.
And that even goes for the nominees. So I want you all, and I know that this is repetitive and maybe a little bit mundane, but I need you all to like repeat it again for the folks in the back, because
if you're looking to attend,
I guarantee you, I'm gonna see afterwards somebody that said they was nominated who didn't even get in.
If you're trying to be at the award ceremony, please get your tickets in advance. There will be no tickets sold at the door.
None.
And if you are a nominee, please contact Aaron Joy to be added to the nominee mixer list, RSVP, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
How
And
much are they gonna do?
I think that's pretty much like they cannot express, they can't stress enough how important it is to go ahead and get your ticket.
Already halfway sold out. So the
Exactly.
video is already showing out. They already know.
Click on the link, ladies and gentlemen. When you click on the link,
You
they
pick your
show you the
seats.
seats.
You
You
pick-
pick your.
It's a side seats this year.
It's a side.
So I don't want to see nobody standing in the aisle.
Ain't no fight.
Tell them.
Talking about this is my seat.
Like
You sitting at
last year.
okay. Will folks be able to print out the ticket when they online?
Yeah,
when they
print out the
purchase
ticket
and put it on your phone, and then so it'll have the
Tell you on there where your seat is. When you scan, when you receive your ticket, and say, okay, you are in J104 or B106 or C4.
theater, y'all. You go to the movie theater, you gotta get your own seat. And if you're sitting in somebody else's seat, please just get up and remove yourself
And do it.
find
And
your
then, don't worry, we do got ushers that can help you find your seat and assist if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Please just let one of the ushers know, and we can get that figured out expeditiously.
Will you all have vendors at the award ceremony?
Yes. We do have vendor space. If anyone looking to be a vendor, you can go to 312musicaward.com, scroll down to the bottom, hit the vendor form, and fill that out. But we do have limited vendor space, so if you're looking to be a vendor, do that sooner than later, because once it's filled, and we're not having duplicate vendors, so it only can be one, because we want to keep our market exclusive and not make everyone happy. We ain't trying to have somebody back there with six people with the same thing, no, because that ain't how we win. Yes, there will be food and there will be bar, drink for people.
Cash
Food and
bar.
drink, yes.
Stop at the ATM.
I was gonna say, will they take Cash App or
I believe
cards?
that the bar will only be,
Because I'm not going out in a gown to go to
no, that's what I'm saying. We believe that the bar is going to be just card and mobile payments only. I don't think it's going to be, they're going to do cash at the bar.
Yes,
So
thank you for specifying that.
you got your Cash App, you got your Zelle, you got your debit card. Don't come or bring your cash. I mean, but you know, some the vendors will, some vendors, but I know the bar won't. That's some nice refreshments for our VIPs. Yeah, VIP balcony does come with swag bag and refreshments.
So the balcony area, that's VIP.
Yes.
Yeah. So like if you want to hang with the stars and you want to be with the who's who that's in that front row of that VIP, you might want to be up there. Yeah, and you know, you can rub some elbows. You can do that thing with y'all phone when y'all see people.
Nah.
Yeah. Right way, Bunny in the building. Hey, Miss Bunny. Good. I'm so glad everybody tuned in. This was such an important conversation. We can't miss this. Yeah, they gonna be outside going crazy. True. That's true. That's how the BT Awards. Shout out to
that's the standard we're trying to uphold.
Thank you.
Got the standard for the, so we can be held accountable like a BET Awards. You know what I'm saying? We want to have that type of longevity.
Big Red said, as long as God and great intentions is in anything, He will move mountains if we'll prosper.
Yes,
it will.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
are so right. Amen to that. And I think that is really gonna wrap up what we're doing today. Where can they find you all individually, and where can they find the 312 Music Awards information?
312music.com. That's not with an S on the end. It's award.com. All the information is there that you would ever want to know. Ticket sales, getting a basketball game, People's Choice, everything is on there. Me personally, Luch the Spokesman, you can just Google me. I'm everywhere, same thing, Luch the Spokesman.
Too official. Find me. I ain't hard to find.
It's official _ Aaron Joy, ERINJOI, with official _ Aaron Joy. It's only one me, so you know to find me. And you can also find me here in my Radio Chicago Support District Radio from 7 to 9. Shut up, Luch. Download the app. It's free.
And you know what? This is going to wrap up this episode. But in the words of Les Brown, it has been a fun, pleasing pleasure having you all here. I want to thank you and thank God for your ministry, because what you are doing is making a huge difference. Okay. And this is going to be something that's duplicated in other cities. I definitely believe that this is monumental.
We might be the ones doing it.
We might, yeah, I definitely see that, like being able to go from city to city and put it on for the city, and just being able to facilitate that, because it is so important. It's needed everywhere, and I'm seeing it more and more. Just being a radio personality on this platform, just being able to tap in with the artists that are independent in those major cities. Houston was off the chain, y'all. So, man, speaking of, we got a couple of events going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and close out the broadcast. But I hope you all, if you haven't already started thinking about your flight plans, make sure you are there for the Shira Zone